any shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Tell me you get lonely when it's cold outside. Tell me that you're only barely getting by. I need to know it hurts every time that you hear my name. It ain't the same without me, girl. Tell me you get lonely. Sometimes you're up all night crying over me. You gotta take off work to catch up on your sleep. But that just don't work now, does it, baby? So tell me you get lonely when it's cold outside. Tell me that you're only barely getting by. Need to know it hurts every time that you hear my name. It ain't the same without me, girl. Tell me you get lonely.
I love Adrian College because of the individual attention to detail and how much individual attention that each student gets. Honestly, that's my favorite part. Being such a small college, it means that we each get a lot of care. For example, in the music and theater departments, I've gotten to play every kind of role you can imagine, plus I've gotten to do technical theater, music of all sorts. I've gotten exposure to several different areas of every jurisdiction. And just being a liberal arts school, you get exposure to several different areas of learning anyway, and I think that that it's important to have that umbrella of education. Right now, my scholarships are going to make it a lot easier for me to pursue the career I want without falling into that awful trap, and I think that that is something that so many people are scared of and that thankfully I don't have to be. I am Adrian College.
We are AC.
I am Nikki Chayeski. I am a senior from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I am studying business marketing, and I am also getting my certificate in graphic design. I was interested in Adrian College because of the varsity synchronized skating team and the figure skating team. And when they partnered with the Kalamazoo Promise, it seemed like the perfect opportunity to continue both my education and my athletics and figure skating. At the time, coming from Kalamazoo Public Schools, I had a special scholarship called the Kalamazoo Promise. The summer before my senior year of high school, they announced a new partnership with some of the private institutions in the state of Michigan, and the Kalamazoo Promise was then added so I could then attend Adrian College, which made it a huge package deal so I could both skate and get an education. I love to travel. We just had the fantastic opportunity to travel on behalf of Team USA through the synchronized skating team, and we got to go to Milan, Italy, and Rouen, France. We also got to go to Sweden, Austria, Germany, and Scotland. Some of the things I've definitely photographed are like landscapes when I'm traveling, specifically in the state of Michigan, because being born and raised in Michigan, it's somewhere I like to travel a lot. I've also shot a lot of photos of figure skating, both synchronized skating and individual, and it's cool to see like the reactions, especially being like your friends, and you can like send them to them and just seeing how happy it makes them. It's something I really do love, is that for sure. I am driven by constantly being surrounded by people who support me and the activities that I truly love. Kind of going back to the whole, if you enjoy what you do every day, you'll never work a day in your life. That's what my life is surrounded by, where I truly do love skating and helping children, and all the activities I'm a part of, it just really pushes me forward. Some of the people who have helped me to reach success are both my parents and my coaches throughout the years. A professor at Adrian College that has really impacted my academic side is Dr. Ellsworth.
Nicole is absolutely the kind of student that I came here to teach. I could have gone to an Ivy League school or a Big Ten school, but I chose Adrian for students exactly like Nicole. She is the quintessential, iconic scholar athlete. She gives back to her community. She's smart and driven, and I'm so happy to know her.
She is one of the most passionate and caring professors I've ever had, and she also really fosters creativity and innovation. One of the reasons I love Adrian College is the people you get to meet. They come from all over the world, which is really unique, and some of my best friends I've made here.
I tried to swim against brought me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and please, singing, come out the things I've said. Shoot an apple off my head, and a trouble that can't be named. A tiger's waiting to be tamed, singing, you. opportunities? Am I a part of the cure, or am I part of the disease? Singing you.
My name is Jack Stover. I'm an international business major minoring in German and economics. I'm from Troy, Michigan, and I'm a senior. So I came on a tour to Adrian. I loved it. I fell in love with the campus. It was a great school. The coach, Ryan Williams, he's amazing. And it actually made me rethink my whole college choice. I was originally committed to go to the University of Alabama, but I decided that wasn't the place for me and that Adrian College was the place for me. At first, I wasn't involved a lot on campus. I joined SAE in the fall of my freshman year, and that really brought me into campus and everything that else is involved with it. Outside of the classroom, I love drones. I'm really into drone photography. I'm also training to become a pilot right now, so I'm in flight school at the Lenawee County Airport, and I love traveling. My favorite thing about Adrian College is all the opportunities to grow. Just in leadership, we have a leadership and ethics minor. The president offers a leadership class. We have the National Society of Leadership and Success. And further than the classes and the organizations that we have, each professor, staff, and faculty member are willing to sit down and teach you and see where you're struggling and help you along your way. My family definitely helped get me where I am now. I wouldn't be anything without all the lessons my mom, dad, and sister taught me. My friends and brothers in SAE have also been a huge help and a big support system for me. And on the professor side of things, Professor Beth Heiss has been a great mentor to me at Adrian College.
Jack Stover is going to leave a legacy and an impact on Adrian College. By starting the National Society of Leadership and Success and growing the leaders here on campus, he's been a great asset to mentoring other people and growing leadership here at Adrian College.
Through the help of the Institute for Career Planning, I've been able to get 3 internships while I've been here. I've had 2 with Bosch, the automotive supplier, and 1 with Plastic Omnium, which I'm currently in. And it's a great opportunity. It helps me build my resume and gets me all set up for the future. Some great words to live by are never say no. Always take advantage of every single opportunity and do it 100%. What does it take to be a Bulldog? Passion and integrity. You need to find something you're passionate about, something that motivates you and drives you towards a goal. Integrity. Integrity is huge because it's your reputation. It's so important to be honest to people and always follow through on your promises. It's very difficult to repair your reputation, and it's very easy to have it tarnished.
And I'm feeling the strain. Oh, it is shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Tell me you get lonely when it's cold outside. Tell me that you're only barely getting by. I need to know it hurts every time that you hear my name. It ain't the same without me, girl. Tell me you get lonely. Sometimes you're up all night crying over me. You gotta take off of work to catch up on your sleep. But that just don't work now, does it, baby? So tell me you get lonely when it's cold outside. Tell me that you're only barely getting by. I need to know it hurts every time that you hear my name. It ain't the same without me, girl. Tell me you get lonely.
I love Adrian College because of the individual attention to detail and how much individual attention that each student gets. Honestly, that's my favorite part. Being such a small college, it means that we each get a lot of care. For example, in the music and theater departments, I've gotten to play every kind of role you can imagine, plus I've gotten to do technical theater, music of all sorts. I've gotten exposure to several different areas of every jurisdiction. And just being a liberal arts school, you get exposure to several different areas of learning anyway, and I think that that it's important to have that umbrella of education. Right now, my scholarships are going to make it a lot easier for me to pursue the career I want without falling into that awful trap, and I think that that is something that so many people are scared of and that thankfully I don't have to be. I am Adrian College.
We are AC.
In alternating order, starting with the visiting Kalamazoo College Hornets. Wearing number 11 this evening is Sierra Frazier. For Adrian College, wearing number 15, a junior from Toledo, Rachel Luger. For Kalamazoo College, wearing number 15 this evening, Maya Goff. For Adrian College, wearing number 30, a sophomore guard from Boston, Ohio, Riley Campbell. For Kalamazoo College, wearing number 24, Isabel Clark. For your Bulldogs, wearing number 33, a senior guard from Bologna, Olivia Conrad. For Kalamazoo College, wearing number 30 this evening, Georgie Andrews. For your Bulldogs, wearing number 25, a sophomore from Bryan, Ohio, Allison Bergman. For Kalamazoo College, wearing number 34 this evening, Caitlin Tiny. And for your Bulldogs,
Welcome into the Marilot Sports and Fitness Center here on a snowy Wednesday night as we thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sports Network, or if you're listening on 107.9 WVAC FM Adrian. As your Adrian College Bulldogs play host to the visiting Kalamazoo Hornets, I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined by Mason Hostetler here in the booth. Mason, we're in for a good one here, aren't we?
Oh, yes, we are. We are in for a good one. Two teams coming into battle, looking to get another win in conference here. Both teams struggling early, and not really early in the conference season, but struggling in conference season overall. Kalamazoo 2-8 to start. Adrian 1-9. So both teams coming in looking for a big win.
A big matchup here as Shatrice Graves wins the tip and Adrian gets first possession. Rachel Bucher kicks it out in the corner. Adrian moving around up top of the key. Shatrice Graves sends it back to Bucher in the corner as she couldn't handle the pass and lost control. Kalamazoo almost turning it over, but Georgie Andrews there to pick it up for the Hornets, and she'll get across the half-court line. Just underway here in the first quarter of play inside the beautiful Marilot Sports and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College. Georgie Andrews with it in the corner. She's guarded tightly by number 30 of the Bulldogs, Riley Campbell. She'll go to work, driving baseline, gets bumped, puts up a shot, too strong. Couple Bulldogs and Hornets battling for the ball, and end up coming with it is Olivia Condrath. She'll push it up to Riley Campbell, back to Condrath. Looking for Shatrice Graves in the post, couldn't find her as Adrian will now reset on offense. Rachel Bucher, number 15 for the Bulldogs, kicks it out. Condrath in the corner, Shatrice Graves, cross-court pass to the left elbow. Riley Campbell now going to her right, and she'll hand it off to number 15, Rachel Bucher. She'll try to step her way along the baseline, threw it, and it got tipped out of bounds, and that's going to go off of the Bulldogs right in front of Kalamazoo's bench on the far side as the Hornets will take over.
About just over a minute into the game, nothing doing for either team so far. They got to keep battling deep, get the shots to fall.
Hornets with control. Ball's going to go to Caitlin Tidy. She'll kick it out in the corner for three. That one around and out. No good for the Hornets as Adrian with the rebound. Here comes Olivia Condrath pushing the tempo. She went up for the lane, lost control. They're going to say it was out on her, not off of a Hornet. So Kalamazoo takes control.
Yeah, she might have experienced a little bit of contact there, but no call by the official.
Caitlin Tidy bringing it up and setting up the offense for her Hornets. Georgie Andrews gets the pass on the left elbow, doesn't use a screen as she'll go left, puts up a tough shot, no good. Rebound inside there by number 25, Addison Brigman. Here come the Bulldogs the other way. Bergman inside, Shatrice Graves going to work, her first touch of the game, puts it up, no good. Bergman inside gets the rebound. Up top, Riley Campbell drives, was looking for Shatrice Graves, but a miscommunication, she wasn't there. Georgie Andrews in transition, got swatted from behind, was looking for an easy layup, but a good hustle there by Olivia Condrath to come out, swat that away out of bounds.
Yeah, some positives there. Addison Bergman crashed the offensive glass really well, and then the Bulldogs also hustle back on defense after the unfortunate turnover.
Inbound goes to Maya Go as the Hornets working it around. Three ball there from the left elbow, no good. That was a good look, though, for number 24, Isabel Clark.
Both teams still struggling to find it offensively.
Still scoreless, 7:37 to go here in the first quarter. Rachel Bucher on the right elbow. She'll drive left inside, puts up a tough shot with the left hand. Beautiful finish against over one of the best shot blockers, Maya Go. Kalamazoo bringing it up. Rachel Bucher tipped that pass. It's going to go out of bounds. Kalamazoo will stay in control. Some substitutions coming in. Darby Scott in for the Hornets. Alexis Silman comes in along with Chelsea Palmer for the Bulldogs. Adrian leading the all-time series 68-32 and a 34-17 advantage here at home against KZoo. Nice move there inside from number 21, Darby Scott. She couldn't finish on the shot.
More good help defense by the Adrian College Bulldogs on that possession. Palmer got beat, but Addison Bergman was right there.
Bergman did touch it last, so Kalamazoo still with possession as a good defensive play there on the inbound from Riley Campbell, but tipping it out of bounds and not able to control it. 7:05 still to go here in the first quarter. Inbound to number 34, Caitlin Tardy. She couldn't hit the three. Rachel Bucher chases down the rebound. She'll drive left, kicking it out. Silman now moving to her right, kicks it out Riley Campbell, a three-point specialist, drove the lane but lost control. Here come the Hornets the other way. A good look from the corner for three.
Knocks
it's
it
good.
down.
Number 21, Darby Scott from downtown. And it's 3-2 Kalamazoo. Rachel Bucher pushing the tempo. Inside, the ball goes to Chelsea Palmer. She'll put up a tough shot. That one halfway down and out. Addison Bergman couldn't chase down the rebound. Kalamazoo takes it.
Good move back and down there. Get a good look. She just couldn't get it to fall.
Ball sent out in the corner. Deep two is good. Isabel Clark, one of the leading scorer on this Hornet squad. Pushes the lead to 3 for Kalamazoo. 5-2. Chelsea Palmer to Bergman, right back inside. Palmer going to work once more. This time it will fall.
That's good low post movement. She had it at the Bergman had it at the free throw line. Chelsea Palmer made a little bit of a move, and then she got it right back from Bergman.
That shot missed everything as it was too short. As it goes out of bounds, Adrian will take control. Shatrice Graves checks back into the game, and coming in for the first time is Kara Wernette for the Bulldogs. 5:49 still to go here in the first quarter. 5-4 lead for the visiting Kalamazoo Hornets. As Wernette brings it up the floor, she'll go inside. Chelsea Palmer looking to go to work once more, lost control, but Alexis Silman there to pick it up. She'll give to Rachel Bucher. Back out to the left elbow. That's Silman. Bucher gives her a screen out up top to Shatrice Graves. She'll kick it out to the left elbow. Alexis Silman, nice pump fake. She'll pull up but couldn't hit. Nice rebound inside by Wernette. She'll put it up and be bumped and fouled and head to the line for 2.
Adrian College has done a great job of crashing the offensive glass so far this evening. Keep that up. You get more possessions. You get more chances to score points.
Yeah, like you said, Adrian doing a good job getting extra possessions here so far. Looking to capitalize with a few free throws here.
Always nice to be at the free throw line.
First one no good from Kara Wernette. Looking to tie this one up at 5 apiece. No good. Chelsea Palmer was looking for the rebound, but she'll get called for the over the back. Good effort though. Looking for another offensive board.
Yeah, that's a tough play right there. I mean the ball's bouncing straight up, and Chelsea Palmer's was taller than the girl that was boxing her out. But I mean, you know, you just can't climb the back like that.
Isabel Clark will drive to her left, go inside over Chelsea Palmer. That shot too strong. Shatrice Graves, leading rebounder in the MIAA, pulls it down with a little over 10 rebounds a game and ranking number 6 all-time in school history for the Bulldogs, as a foul was called right after the rebound on Kalamazoo.
Clark for Kalamazoo tried getting a hold of that ball maybe for a tie-up, but Chartrice Graves was throwing those elbows, would not let her have it.
Rachel Bucher goes to the left, and then she'll kick it out to Silman. In the corner to Shatrice Graves. That pass too much to handle for Wernette, and the Hornets come back the other way. Darby Scott gives to Georgie Andrews. A nice jab step. Was thinking about the 3, but didn't pull the trigger.
She wanted that one. She wanted to shoot that.
Goes back in the corner. Scott gives inside to number 34 for the Hornets. That shot goes in for Caitlin Tidy.
Nice little floater. Kiss off the glass. Excuse me. Not kiss off the grass. What?
Tidy ranks number 5 in the MIAA in points per game, as she comes in with just under 13. Crowd now starting to get active here in the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. Shatrice Graves goes up strong, puts it up, puts it in.
Back-to-back good moves in the paint there for both teams.
Inside 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's a 7-6 game in favor of the visiting Hornets. Georgie Andrews sets a screen for Juanita Ledzema. She'll hand it off. Number 21, Darby Scott, up to the Caitlin Tidy up top. She'll get a screen, and she'll go to her left. Kicks out in the corner, left elbow for 3. No good, but a good look for Ledzema. Here come the Bulldogs the other way. Rachel Bucher hands it off inside. Silman goes up strong, but couldn't finish. Rebound Kalamazoo, and they'll work the other way, going left to right on the radio dial. Tough shot there. Wouldn't fall for Kalamazoo, but Georgie Andrews pulls down the rebound. Back out. A 3-pointer from the right elbow is good for Juanita Ledzema. 4-point Kalamazoo lead. As we approach the 3-minute-to-go mark here in the first quarter, Chelsea Palmer going to work.
Great move. A little swooping under.
Chelsea Palmer with a great start here in this one. She's got 6 points early on, 6 of the 8 for Adrian. And she's shrinking the lead to 2. Andrews up top. She's got Shatrice Graves on her. Kicks it out, top of the key. That 3 off the mark. Another good look for Caitlin Tidy, but Rachel Bucher pulls down the rebound. She'll push the tempo. Out in the corner, Wernat for 3 from the left side, no good. Shatrice Graves there for the rebound, as they're going to call a jump ball and possession arrow in favor of Kalamazoo. So the Hornets will take over. We've got a good matchup in the post. The 2 shot block leaders in the MIAA, Maya Gao for the Hornets at 58. She ranks top of the charts, and then Shatrice Graves behind her in second at 43, so that's going to be a fun matchup to watch.
2, yeah. 2 big defensive squads here tonight.
Adrian College out-rebounding their opponents by 3.5 this season, ranks 4th in the MIAA. Kalamazoo gets out-rebounded by a little under 8.5, which is 8th in the MIAA, as Kalamazoo goes on the offensive end and gets a deuce.
A nice backdoor cut there by Kalamazoo.
Addison Bergman working inside. She couldn't hit, but ball goes right to Shatrice Graves. Back to Bergman. Good look from mid-range. No good. Shatrice Graves couldn't pull down the rebound, but that's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Maya Gao.
I think Adrian's going to have a lot of success to keep working it into the post like they have been so far.
Inbound coming from the baseline. Getting it right back is Riley Campbell for 3. That one no good. Rebound inside for Silman. She got blocked. Graves there, and she'll put it up and be fouled. Shatrice Graves now adding to her career total. She's up to 507. And her great career here at Adrian College. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws with 1:48 still to go in the first quarter. 12-8 in favor of Kalamazoo.
Free throws are going to play a big part in this game, I have a feeling, early on.
First one is good from Graves. Can never have missed opportunities from the free throw line.
It's always a good time to score points, no matter what time of the game it is.
Clock will restart. 1:44 to go. 12-10 lead. Hornets have had the lead since the get-go, as they'll go to work on the offensive end. Good look inside. Wouldn't fall for Isabel Clark. Adrian gets the rebound.
Bergman ripped that rebound down.
Silman to Bergman on the right elbow. She'll kick it out to the left. That's Olivia Kondrath from downtown.
The senior.
That puts Adrian up 1 with 1:15. It's 13-12. As Kalamazoo looking to answer, Georgie Andrews has it on the left elbow. She'll get a screen up top from Sierra Frazier. Step back, that pass off the mark. Frazier trying to chase it down. She will. She'll get it back to Isabel Clark. Looking to go to work. She's guarded by Kondrath. Kicks out in the corner. Tough shot there from almost behind the backboard. Wouldn't fall there for number 10 of Kalamazoo, Kyla Davis. Adrian now going to work on the other end. Bergman on the right elbow, kicks it out.
Let's get past.
Campbell for 3, it's good. Back-to-back 3-pointers for Adrian has pushed the lead to 4, as the game clock and shot clock are separated by about 4 seconds, as there's 30 seconds now remaining in the first quarter.
Nice little run the Bulldogs have put together here.
Inside Shatrice Graves with the block, her 44th of the year.
There's that shot blocking right there.
First one of the game, and I'm sure not going to be the last.
No. I bet you we'll see some from the Kalamazoo Hornets as well.
Georgie Andrews controls at the top of the key. Looking around, she'll not hand it off, and she'll take it herself. Tough fadeaway over Shatrice Graves, no good. She got her own rebound, working along the baseline inside. Getting bumped is Sierra Frazier.
It was a good find there along the baseline after getting her own rebound.
The 5'11 senior will head to the line for 2 free throws with 6.8 seconds remaining. The first one is nothing but net. looking to hit both of them. Adrian will get another possession. The second one will fall 16-14. Here comes Riley Campbell. She'll work quickly. 3 seconds. Out in the corner. Rachel Bucher for three at the buzzer. Too strong. Georgie Andrews tipped it. And that'll do it for the first quarter. An up and down first quarter here as Adrian got on a late run and they were able to snag the lead as Kalamazoo trails by 2. Stick with us here on Adrian College Sportsnet at 107.9 WVAC FM. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back here inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College. We thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sportsnet at 107.9 WVAC FM. Adrian, as your Bulldogs are up 16-14 as we start the second quarter over the visiting Kalamazoo Hornets. Adrian comes in at 7-12, 1-9 in MIAA play. Kalamazoo 4-15, but 2-8 in MIAA. A three-pointer from the get-go. Olivia Condras in the corner couldn't hit. Shatrice Graves was looking for the rebound, but got boxed out by a few Hornets.
Bulldogs went on a nice run to end the first quarter. Let's see if it can continue over into the second. Even though they were failed to convert on their first possession of the second quarter. That's all right, though. Their defense is stepping up.
Going to work inside there, and a foul is called.
Nothing easy.
Chelsea Palmer gets picked up for the foul.
She had a good first quarter. Chelsea Palmer did.
6 early points for the Bulldogs. First one off the mark for number 24, Isabella Clark. She'll miss both of them as Riley Campbell comes down with the rebound. Adrian setting up their offense as Olivia Condrath gives it to Rachel Bucher, and she'll look. Adrian going right to left on your radio dial. Chelsea Palmer inside, kicks it out. Condrath gives it right back to Palmer. There she goes. Up top to Bucher. That got tipped. She'll give it to Campbell for a deep three. Wouldn't fall. Kalamazoo pulls down the rebound. Here comes Georgie Andrews the other way. She'll hand it off to number 24. That's number 34, Caitlin Tidy. She'll give it to number 10. And a mid-range J for Kyla Davis will fall, and we're tied up.
Not a bad spot to post up right there at the elbow. Get yourself a nice, easy jumper.
They're going to go right inside Chelsea Palmer. They've liked that matchup all game long. She couldn't hit on the scoop shot. Shatrice Graves trying to fight for the rebound. Couldn't get it. A jump ball is called.
Good hustle by both teams there. And
the possession arrow is in favor of Kalamazoo College, so they'll take over with a chance to regain the lead. 8:37 still to go here in the first half, as Caitlin Tidy will bring it up, the 5'5" sophomore guard from Lawrence, Michigan. Kalamazoo trying to set up their offense. Working around is Darby Scott. She'll give it to Caitlin Davis.
Chartrice Graves.
With a big block at the top of the key. Graves inside. Campbell pull up is good.
Away. Nice. There's Chartrice Graves with the shot blocking again. That was a three. Shot blocked the three-pointer.
You rarely see that in a beautiful sequence there for the Bulldogs as Adrian pushes the lead up to 2.
She can block shots all over the floor, not just in the paint.
Isabel Davis for 3, no good. Rebound inside from Sierra Frazier. She'll be fouled and she'll head back to the line.
Tough play there. That caromed off the backboard a little awkwardly. Palmer was looking for a box out, but she couldn't find her.
Sometimes the ball just bounces the other team's away.
Yeah.
Sierra Davis was right in position for the rebound.
Palmer got her on the arm when she was going up.
First one will fall from the line for Sierra Davis, standing at 5 feet 11 inches tall. The senior forward will knock them both down. 18-18 as Olivia Condrath dumps it inside. Addison Bergman going to work. She'll give to Rachel Bucher, who gives it right back to Bergman.
Graves, good baseline drive.
Ball found its way to Shatrice Graves, but couldn't hit. The Hornets working back the other way. 7.5 minutes remain here in the first half. Number 34, Caitlin Tidy with it. She'll go behind the back, looking to create some space. She'll drive baseline. That one got tipped. Finds its way to a wide open number 21, Darby Scott, but couldn't finish. Bucher pushes the tempo for Adrian. She'll go
Coast
inside.
to coast with the spin move.
Beautiful play from Rachel Bucher. A spin move with the left hand puts Adrian up 2. Tidy with it in the corner. She's guarded closely by Riley Campbell. She'll give Sierra Davis. Hands it off. Darby Scott was looking for a shot but didn't take it. Ball finds its way back to Caitlin Tidy. She'll put up a tough 3 as the shot clock was running out. Missed everything, and a shot clock violation will be called.
Great defensive possession by the Bulldogs.
Checking into the game for Kalamazoo will be Georgie Andrews, Juanita Ledesma.
Adrian College has an opportunity to extend this lead now. It's been back and forth pretty much this entire game. It's been a great game so far.
Yeah, it's been a very fun, interesting first half. Neither team able to pull away as Riley Campbell was thinking about the 3, didn't take it. Instead, she'll drive baseline instead. That one no good, short, but Bucher pulls down the rebound. Finds its way back to Campbell in the right corner for
Wide
3.
Open,
that one will fall.
Down. Rattles it home.
All around and finally fell. And the largest lead of the game for Adrian. It's up to 5 as Katie Miller will call timeout. Mason, it's been a fun first half.
It has.
What are your initial thoughts so far? We've seen with still 6:08 to go.
I mean, it's been back and forth. Defense has been huge. The inside out for Adrian is working really well. Adrian has done a lot of skip passes as well from the 3-point line. And they're also getting their bigs. They're 4 and 5. So Chartrice Graves, Chelsea Palmer, Addison Bergman, they're playing inside out. They're around the arc, they're in the paint, they're making inside out moves, and Kalamazoo's playing well also. The offensive rebounding has been huge so far in this game. Extra possessions.
Adrian's done a good job stopping Isabel Clark and Caitlin Tidy, or at least slowing them down to this point here in the first half. Both are ranked 4th and 5th respectively on points per game list in the MIAA. Kalamazoo with it, 5:55 still to go. They're down 5. Nice pump fake there by Maya Gao. She'll kick it out to Georgie Andrews. Andrews will work to her left. She'll work it out to Ledzema. Tough shot on the floater, no good. Addison Bergman battling for the rebound. She couldn't get it. Georgie Andrews there swoops in and rips it away. Up top, number 21, Darby Scott going to work. Ledzema on the corner. She'll pull up, foot on the line, no good. Too strong. Shatrice Graves couldn't pull down the rebound, and it careened off her foot and out of bounds.
I think she was looking for that to just hit the rim a little bit, but it ended up going too far, and she wasn't able to react quick enough.
Another one of those things where it bounces,
yeah,
or just you misjudge it a little bit. And ball doesn't bounce your way. Kalamazoo with it. Ledzema working quickly, coming off the off-ball screen. 5 seconds remain on the shot clock. She'll go inside. Sierra Davis, tough shot, surrounded by a host of Bulldogs, and she couldn't finish. Rebound by number 30, Riley Campbell.
Adrian is making it so hard for the Hornets to get anything inside the paint right now with their size.
Rachel Bucher drives baseline and puts it in with her left hand. That extends the lead to 7. Darby Scott hands it off Ledzema. That one got tipped away. She'll go back, retreat, and get it right in front of the half-court line. Georgie Andrews now controls, gets a screen from her left. She'll keep driving left, and then she'll spin around, looking for some space. She'll give it back to Scott. Shot clock winding down to 2. Scott has to put up a tough shot. Addison Bergman there for the rebound. Shot clock violation didn't get called as Adrian pulled down the rebound with forehand, so they'll push the tempo. Rachel Bucher pulls up. Tough shot is good.
Banks it home.
Adrian on a good run here. Another timeout from Katie Miller. And the Bulldogs with a 9-point lead.
Adrian starting to establish that lead, what the teams have been looking for this entire game. Finally, someone is getting themselves a little bit more on top with this nice run here in the second quarter by Adrian College.
Adrian and Kalamazoo played such a close game when they played first. Adrian was up 8 and then couldn't hold on, losing 63-62 last month. So that was a tough one. So they've been in the lead with Kalamazoo, but you know the Hornets aren't going to go away, especially what they showed this past month.
Yeah, and I think that's what Coach Miller wanted to talk about during that timeout was just tell their girls to weather this storm right here. This run will not last forever. Their shots will start to fall once again.
Yeah, strong final 4 minutes, and then you're right back in and starting the second half. As Caitlin Tidy brings it up for the Hornets. Georgie Andrews at the top of the key. Nice pump fake, and then she'll pull up from the right elbow and knocks it down out of the timeout.
Just right there, perfect timing.
27-20 with 4 minutes to go.
Now they just need to look for defensive stops and scores.
Shatrice Graves drives right. Tough shot, no good. Beautiful defense by Kalamazoo, but Bucher with another offensive rebound. Bergman whips it inside. Shatrice Graves goes to work and then threw it out of bounds.
She had Silman there, but just a little bit out of her reach. It was a good look, though.
It was a tough pass as Graves was surrounded by about 2 or 3 Hornet defenders. And then she tried to whip it, but too far to the left of Alexis Silman. 27-20, we thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sportsnet. Or if you're listening on 107.9 WVAC Adrian FM, is a beautiful block inside there by Addison Bergman. But the rebound from Kalamazoo for Maya Gao, and she'll be fouled.
And that was a nice backdoor cut by Frazier. She showed the screen, but then she ended up not giving it to her, and she just cut right to the basket. But then the help defense once again for the Bulldogs is right there.
Yes, stellar defense has kind of been the theme all game long. Good blocks, good rebounds, offensively and defensively on the rebound side of things, as the first free throw will rattle out for Gao.
Kalamazoo has also missed quite a few free throws so far.
You said that was going to come into play.
Mm-hmm.
A good amount of missed free throws here in the early going for Kalamazoo, and it's a 6-point advantage for Adrian with 3:34 still to go. The sophomore guard, Riley Campbell, brings it up. Addison Bergman finds herself with it, looking for Shatrice Graves inside. She's swarmed initially and then went to work on a beautiful move with the left hand. Put it up, put it in.
The good step straight to the basket.
Pushes the Adrian advantage to 8 here in the Marilot Sports and Fitness Center. Georgie Andrews now, tough shot, beautiful defense by Riley Campbell. Got the jump ball, and possession arrow will go to Adrian.
I want to talk about that last possession a little bit. Davis for Kalamazoo. I mean, she showed baseline. She gave Chartrice Graves baseline, and she took it. She took advantage of it.
Adrian with it. Rachel Bucher to Addison Bergman. They'll work it around the key. Alexis Silman, beautiful back cut inside. Rachel Bucher got positioning to the foul, and she'll head to the line for 2 as she couldn't finish.
Great movement without the ball.
29-21 in favor of your Adrian College Bulldogs. Adrian working from right to left on your radio dial. Kalamazoo from left to right. Bergman at the free throw line knocks down the first. Excuse me, that's Rachel Bucher. Couple dribbles and takes the shot. Couldn't hit the second. So front end of the 2 free throws will fall, and it's a 9-point Adrian advantage. Hornets working the other way. Georgie Andrews step back, was thinking about the 3, but Graves came on the closing defense. Sarah Frazier goes inside. She'll be bumped. Foul is going to be on the floor, so the shot won't count. But Kalamazoo will take possession. Will hold possession. Foul got picked up by Riley Campbell. Georgie Andrews with it. Gets a screen from Kyla Davis. Was looking for Davis. Couldn't find her. Sierra Davis at the top of the key gets it. That three won't fall, but Davis in perfect positioning for the offensive rebound, and she'll get an easy lay-in for 2.
Right there, Campbell got caught a little too far under the basket and enabled her to box out Frazier there, or Davis, excuse me, and hustle on the floor by both squads.
Kyla Davis going to work on both ends. Got the 2 points on the offensive side of things, and then got the jump ball on the defensive side right under the basket, giving Kalamazoo another possession. The Hornets with it. Georgie Andrews controls on the right wing. Inside 2 minutes to play now in the first half. Kyla Davis gives to Caitlin Tidy. Back out. Georgie Andrews was thinking about the 3 once more, but again doesn't elect to take it. Instead, she'll drive. She'll put it up and be fouled. That one's going to be on Addison Bergman. So Georgie Andrews, she's 5th in the MIAA in rebounds a game, as she's averaging about 7 points per game. Along with that, her first free throw won't fall.
And that's tough for that possession right there for Bergman. That's tough as a low post defender. I mean, it's either you got to go straight up, and if you move your arms at all, the officials are more than likely going to call the foul on you. That's tough as a low post defender.
That second free throw was all around the rim, but wouldn't fall for Andrews. So she'll miss both of them, and losing control going along the baseline was Maddie Schramko. So with a 7-point advantage for Adrian, 1:35 to go. Let's see what Kalamazoo can do. To see if they can close in on this Bulldog lead.
This is a big last minute 30 here this half. See, to lead into the second half for the Hornets.
That shot too strong was rebounded by Andrews, but she got called for a walk. Looked like she didn't know if she wanted to pass that or drive the lane. She elected to drive the lane, but it was too late after she had already lost her dribble. Shatrice Graves checks back into the game as Addison Bergman will take a seat. Taylor Besgrove brings it up. She'll give it to Rachel Bucher. Nice spin move inside. Puts it up and puts it off the glass.
9-point lead now for Adrian College.
60 seconds remain. Andrews gets a screen, doesn't elect to use it. She'll drive left. Tough shot. That one off the glass, off the rim and out. Graves with the rebound.
She came flying in.
Bucher drives inside, lost control. Ref's going to say it was off the knee of Rachel Bucher, so Kalamazoo will take over. 32-23 is the score here on a snowy Wednesday night.
Yep.
On the campus of Adrian College.
After we had 2 nice days, Sunday and Monday, both nice days, they teased us. Mother Nature teased us.
A 3 on the offensive end wouldn't fall for Kalamazoo. Sierra Davis with the rebound. She couldn't hit. Rebound inside. There was contact. Excuse me, that was Sierra Frazier for Kalamazoo. There was contact, and the foul is going to be called on Adrian. That's going to be the Bulldogs' 6th foul. So they're now in the bonus, and free throws coming up for Frazier.
Kalamazoo only 1 foul in this quarter.
First free throw is nothing but net. Couple bounces, spins the ball in her hands, and launches the second one. Both of them did not hit rim. 32-25. Shot clock and game clock separated by about a second. So Adrian could realistically hold for the last shot and not give Kalamazoo much to work with. Silman up top. She'll give it in the left wing. Kondrath kicks it out to Bucher. Back to Kondrath. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Inside, Bucher got blocked. Got her own rebound. Put it up again. Got her own offensive rebound once more. And then she finally got bumped and fouled.
She was battling down there. She fought through contact twice.
2 offensive rebounds on the same possession for Rachel Bucher. She'll get fouled with 5.5 seconds to go in the first half.
Her hard work is rewarded. She gets a trip to the free throw line.
33-25. The second one won't go.
Chartrice Graves,
Graves had the offensive rebound, couldn't finish.
What an opportunity there for Chartrice Graves. I'm sure she wants that one back, but that's going to be the end of the first half.
Buzzer will sound as both teams are battling for it along the baseline, and it's a 33-25 game as we head to half. And Mason, what are your final thoughts there on that first half of action?
I mean, a good game so far. Adrian College was able to muscle their way to get a decent-sized lead. Up to 9 points now here, or 8 points here. Headed into the third quarter, headed into halftime. I mean, not much to say other than that. Kalamazoo just needs to keep working. Like I said earlier, they need to weather this storm early. I mean, they got a whole nother half of basketball to play.
It's going to be a fun final 20 minutes. Stick with us here on Adrian College Sportsnet, or if you're listening on 107.9 WVAC FM, Adrian with a 33-25 lead at half over the visiting Kalamazoo Hornets.
Adrian College impacted my life so profoundly. I was able to be engaged in so many activities on campus just from the start of one invitation. For that simple invitation, I was able to be part of student government. I decided to be part of the dance team, joined a sorority, and so many other experiences that I wouldn't have been able to take part of if I wasn't engaged by just one individual. Along the way, I had the opportunity to talk with many professors and have them as great advisors to me throughout my career in Adrian and throughout my life as an individual working in the field of education. I'm very grateful to all of those individuals that have helped me get to where I am today.
We have to motivate our lives, and we have to motivate our youth because we don't want them to go through the same things they put us through. We have to be different and live better lives.
Hi, I'm Anton Horton, exercise science major. I'll be graduating in December, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I chose to come to Adrian College because the high school that I went to, it had about 500 students. It was small classroom sizes. I was able to visit this campus in high school. Once I got to the campus, I loved the way that it looked. The classroom sizes were, kind of the same classroom sizes that I was used to from high school. So I felt like this place would be perfect for me. My freshman year, I came in with about 20 individuals from Detroit, Michigan. My sophomore year, a lot of those students left. We come to graduate, we spend money to come here, our parents invest in our education. I believe that retention of African-American students is very important. I believe that we all come to college to create a better opportunity for ourselves. And I believe that Brothers in Action has been an organization here that gives students the opportunity to pretty much struggle and also become successful because they've learned how to deal with those struggles. Students who join Brothers in Action see a major shift in their GPA. Students from all backgrounds can get involved. We motivate students, inspire students. We want students to develop networking skills, communication skills. Coming to Adrian College, at first it was kind of tough for me. I received a letter from Bridget Winslow my freshman year, kind of telling me that, you know, if you don't get it together, if you don't get things together, then there's a possibility you won't be here the next semester. But that letter has led to the relationship that I have with Bridget Winslow. She's the one I can go talk to about anything. She's the one who gives me great motivation and encourages me to push through. She also gives that motivation to a lot of students in our organization.
Anton is a very unique individual. He's compassionate yet has a competitive edge, which is very fun to watch because he pushes his peers to reach outside their comfort zones and pushes them to be more than I think they can even be.
And I think that showing that you care for a student helps the students in so many different ways. President Docking, you know, being able to talk to your president. I can't stress enough the importance of having a relationship with your faculty and staff. You know, at other schools, students will never be able to talk or meet their president, their vice president, or their dean. It's a different kind of vibe here that helps me think and pushes me to want to be the best leader that I can be. A tip that I'll give you guys is that it's okay to be a leader. It's okay to be different. We need more leaders in this world today, but we need people who think on their own and can help encourage others. There's too much bad things going on in our world today, so if you want to be a leader, you can be a leader. After graduation, I plan on joining the military. I'll be gone for about 5 months. After I come back from the military, I will then attend Wayne State University to pursue a master's in education leadership. One day I would like to be a principal, then eventually be superintendent. I would love to be the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools one day. And I believe that that's my passion, and I believe that's my calling. So I will be the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools one day.
We have to start winning and stop thinking about defeat. We have to keep pushing until our goals are complete. We have to chase greatness to get rid of the pain. We have to stop just doing things and start using our brains. We have to work so hard they start thinking we insane, and then one day those same people gonna remember our names. We have to start being ourselves and forget about being everybody, because we are somebody.
My name is Steve Gregg. I graduated in 1968 from Adrian. The college had a great impact on my life. I first got a great education here, and even more importantly, I met my wife here. She was in the class of '69, and we were married in the college chapel. It's a great experience, Adrian College.
There's no program, I think, in the history of rowing that's built a boathouse of this caliber as a first-year team. I think that's reflected not just in the boathouse. The equipment is top-notch, with this brand new fleet of phenomenal boats, as well as having, a team of 25 recruits plus, another 20 walk-ons, to where we're now, a first-year team of 45 men and women, which again is a lot for a first-year program. So, really excited. I think we're in a great place in year one. Really excited to see where we go from here.
So the reason why I joined is because I love the dedication that the school is putting into the new program. The fact that they put so much money into the brand new boathouse that they're going to go all out.
I've always wanted to row in college. Ever since I started rowing, it was kind of one of my goals. And Adrian's the only place that I found that really felt like home, where I could have a good education and row. I love the erg room because it's like we have the deck to look out on, and it kind of makes the 6 a.m. practices a lot better.
We talk a lot about the program values. Among those are, grit, just, a toughness, also, an excellence, being your best self, bringing your best effort to everything you do, being great teammates. We talk a lot about gratitude, just, the hundreds of people from your parents and your high school coaches to the administrators here at the college that made this possible, your faculty here at the college. And we talk about, excelling in the classroom and the community as well, and really giving back. And I think people are going to see a program that not only makes them proud in terms of the results we deliver in the national competitions we're going to attend and hopefully perform very well in, but also just the type of kids who are going to be associated with this program are going to be kids that people are really proud to have as alumni of this college in 5, 10, 20 years.
What I love coming in here is the fact that of the coach's methods. The fact that right now it's the fall season, he's a brand new team, he's trying to get us all into having great technique, having to then apply the pressure and just try to grow further and further.
And it's really like a home away from home. Like everyone on the team's pretty much like my family, the coaches, it's like having a parent here. You can always go to them about anything, like rowing related or not. They care about you as a person, not just an athlete.
You do see in the rowing world, I think, times where there is a institutional disconnect, or an administrative disconnect between what the rowing team is trying to accomplish and the resources they're given to accomplish it. For us, we have such a phenomenal facility as a new program that, it not only enables us to have a wonderful place to train. The erg room is phenomenal. Our boat bay accommodates all the boat needs that we have, but it also sends a message to recruits that we're really serious about this.
It's 3.2 from the driveway of my house to your apartment where I am waiting now. Come on, don't think night's young. Let's go. NYC, Portland, Austin, Anaheim. Maybe not Anaheim. Keep an open mind. I'm just saying, baby, let's go. I don't care. Anywhere. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we're going. White lines flying by, who knows what we'll find. You and me tonight. Drive. Let's drive. When's the last time we dropped our things and went? Woke up somewhere that we've both never been. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. Maybe it's just left turns off familiar streets. I just wanna come back with a memory. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. I don't care. Anywhere. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we're going. White lines flying by, who knows what we'll find. You and me tonight. Let's drive. Let's drive. Remember when we were young and free, all the way it used to be. Tell me, can we go 3.2 from the driveway of my house to your apartment where I am waiting now. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we go.
Welcome back here inside the Merillat Sports and Fitness Center on a beautiful snowy Wednesday night on the campus of Adrian College. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined by Mason Hostetler. Mason, that was a fun first half to watch.
It was
a
fun first half. It's going to be a great second half. We'll see if Kalamazoo can come out, maybe chip into this lead a little bit more, and then see where it goes from there. I mean, it's too early to tell, judging by that first half.
33-25, Adrian opens up with possession to start here the third quarter. Shatrice Graves immediately gets to work inside, couldn't hit. Rebound there by Frazier for the Hornets. That was going to be deflected out of bounds off of Addison Bergman. And Kalamazoo will get their first possession of the second half.
If Kalamazoo can convert on this possession right here, it'll be the absolute perfect way to start the second half. Great stop on defense. Let's see what they can do on offense.
As Kalamazoo looking to get rolling early, Georgie Andrews inside got swatted by Addison Bergman.
Bergman says no.
That's shot blocking once again coming up big for Adrian.
Adrian's size is a huge factor so far in this game.
The ball's going to go worked inside to Maya Gao. She's guarded by Bergman. She'll kick it out. Georgie Andrews controls, fake the handoff. She'll pull up mid-range. Jay won't fall. There's Shatrice Graves for the rebound. Continuing to pile up rebounds in her Adrian College career. Rachel Bucher pushed the tempo, kicked it out. Riley Campbell floater inside, wouldn't fall. Rebound there by number 11 of the Hornets, Sierra Frazier. 33-25, 9 minutes to go. Here in the third quarter, just a minute gone by to start the second half. Tough shot there, won't fall for number 24, Isabella Clark.
Chartrice Graves with another big rebound there. Both teams, nothing doing offensively so far.
Kind of similar to how the first half started, just feeling each other out
exactly.
And looking to get the scoring underway. Olivia Condrath jab steps and then was looking to drive, but then pulled back.
Once that first shot goes through the bucket, the scoring's going to open up.
Bergman mid-range Jay. There's
right
the first
there
point.
It is. Right on cue, Addison Bergman.
Double-digit lead for the first time tonight. It's 35-25 Adrian. Bergman with her first points of the night. Andrews kicks it out up top. Three-pointer straight away is good.
Right back.
Isabel Clark. Excuse me, that was actually Caitlin Tidy.
Off the dribble, too. Caught the pass from Andrews, I believe, and she just pulled up right there from top of the key. Knocked it down.
Bucher drives on Andrews. She'll put it up and put it in.
Finishes through contact, Bucher did right there.
Like you said, once that first shot goes down, the scoring's going to open up, and it has so far. Tidy looking for another one. It's good. Caitlin Tidy. 37-31. Adrian up 6, but Caitlin Tidy has came out hot. Condrath.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Olivia Condrath, excuse me. Wow. The scoring has just opened up. It's an onslaught right now.
A shootout starting to form here inside the Merillat Sports and Fitness Center. Tidy drives, kicks. Another three for Kalamazoo. That one off the mark. Isabel Clark couldn't finish. Ball's going to trickle out of bounds, and Adrian will take over.
Wow, what a sequence right there. Back and forth, back and forth. And Adrian's still up by 9 points.
Yeah, that's kind of got to be deflating if you're Kalamazoo. A hot start, and then Adrian answering right back. Addison Bergman, top of the key. She'll dish. Condrath, who just made the threes, got it on the left elbow. She'll give Riley Campbell to Bergman. Another mid-range J. That one falls.
Down. She's heating up as well.
11-point advantage for the Bulldogs, 42-31, with 6:45 still to go here in the third quarter. We thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sportsnet, or if you're listening on 107.9 WVAC Adrian FM. Georgie Andrews for three, that one off the mark from straight away. Bergman rebound. Andrews with a nice defensive play, keeping with it. Ball's going to hit the floor, and they're going to say it's off on Andrews.
Georgie Andrews did everything she could to try and get possession of that ball, but Bucher, I believe that's who it was able to swat it and hit Andrews' leg. And out of bounds, Bulldogs retain possession.
Darby Scott comes in for Andrews. Scott had the most minutes off the bench for the Hornets in the first half, as Campbell will dish to Bucher, and Adrian will start up on offense. Graves to Kondrath on the left elbow, looking, being harassed. She'll find Campbell, top of the key, nice move to her left, puts up a tough floater, that one no good, wide left. Rebound inside by Sierra Frazier.
That was a good move, though. She beat her off the dribble. Nobody stopping ball for the Bulldogs.
And losing control was Isabel Clark for the Hornets, as she just got a little too out of herself.
A little out of control. She let that dribble get a little too high.
Kondrath with it on the right elbow. Inside, Shatrice Graves. She's been limited so far in a block. There's Maya Gao, her first of the game. She leads the MIAA.
That was great defense by Gao.
Darby Scott dishes to Caitlin Tidy. Tidy on a double team, looking to beat it. She'll kick it out. There goes Isabel Clark driving inside, tipped by Graves, and then picked up not fully by Campbell as she was looking to get it. A jump ball is called, and Kalamazoo will luck out and remain with the ball.
Kondrath did a great job there, reaching around, trying to pick her pocket, able to knock it loose a little bit.
42-31, 5:27 still to go in the third quarter. Tidy will inbound for the Hornets.
The officials discussing something right now. I'm not sure. It looks like Coach Miller for Kalamazoo is also talking with an official.
Tidy's been limited here, 5th in the MIAA. She's only got 2 points. And then Isabel Clark, who's 4th in the MIAA, has only got 4 points, both for points per game.
Tidy started the second half on fire. She had back-to-back threes there. I think something with the clock maybe, or?
Yeah, a little confusion as they look at the scores table, and now the refs will reconvene. Right in front of head coach Katie Miller in her 9th season, a graduate from Mount Union College. As she'll look on, refs still looking, refs still talking as with this time.
I think it's settled now, maybe. Not sure what they were talking about, honestly.
Yeah, clocks haven't reset or anything. Score still remains the same, 42-31. Adrian on top. Georgie Andrews with it. She's got it in the corner, looking to do something with it. She's got Bucher on her. Up top to Caitlin Tidy. She'll get a screen. Kicks it out. Andrews controls the ball, drives inside, puts it up and in for 2.
Tidy was able to draw 3 Bulldogs on her, which opened up Andrews, for the baseline cut.
Yeah, Tidy off to that hot start. Now Adrian's really going to have to watch out for her, and that's going to draw more defenders. So good job finding the open Andrews. And on to the other end, Georgie Andrews chips Bucher, takes it away, and draws a foul.
Good quick hands there. 9-point lead now for Adrian College. See if the Hornets can string together a little run here.
Kalamazoo only down 9. Adrian took the lead late in the first quarter and have been in control ever since. Andrews, top of the key, spot up. She'll give it to Frazier on the right elbow, no good. Rebound inside, that's number 24, Alexis Silman. She'll push the tempo. Out in the corner, Kondrath was looking for the 3, and then she'll kick it out, back to Silman. That one's from downtown, wouldn't go. Palmer couldn't pull down the rebound. Good box out there by Frazier. As Tidy will bring it up. Bounce pass now, Frazier, guarded by Chelsea Palmer. After that hot start to the first quarter, Kalamazoo's done a good job of shutting her down.
Baseline drive.
Give it inside and blocked from behind. Maya Gao was looking for the layup, but Addison Bergman had other ideas. Inside, Palmer puts it up, gets the roll, puts it in.
Nice step through. She caught the pass like right on the baseline, pretty much behind the backboard. She was able to step through and finish.
Yeah, good body control to able to keep herself in bounds. 44-33. Kalamazoo, that 3 for Tidy wouldn't fall. Adrian in the lead by 11. Rebound by Silman. She'll push the tempo. Ooh. She'll be bumped and fouled. That's going to be on number 21, Darby Scott of the Hornets.
She had a full head of steam there. She was on a mission, pushing that ball up the court.
Graves and Campbell will come in for Adrian, and then for the Hornets, it's going to be Juanita Ledzema and number 24, Isabel Clark, as they both check back in the game. Inbound goes to Alexis Silman. She'll work to her left. That pass was initially looking like it was going to be intercepted by Andrews, but then the ball found its way to Riley Campbell. She couldn't hit from deep, and just letting it go out of bounds was tidy. They're going to work quickly. They're going to get up to Isabel Clark. Nice pass fake out to Andrews. Open three. No good. Too strong. Shatrice Graves pulls down the rebound.
That would have been a big shot for the Hornets. They could have got that one to fall.
Rachel Bucher facilitating inside. She got blocked. Maya Gao with her second of the game, but a good heads-up play by Bucher to hold for the jump ball, get her hands on it, and then fight for it. Refs call the jump ball, and Adrian will stick with possession as they got the possession arrow in their favor.
We knew the shot blocking would be huge in this game, and boy, it has not disappointed so far.
Yeah, Gao now starting to get up in the blocks category here in the second half. She was relatively quiet in the first. Inbound goes to Riley Campbell. She'll find number 24, Silman. Reverse layup wouldn't fall. Graves couldn't get the rebound. And Kyla Davis will finally pull it down for the Hornets. Caitlin Tidy with it. She goes to the corner. Isabel Clark thinking about shooting. Instead, she'll drive to her left. Left hand layup will go. 44-35. Adrian still on top. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Rachel Bucher with it. Bounce pass inside. Chelsea Palmer gives.
Great find.
They're going to say the foul occurred on the floor, so Shatrice Graves won't go to the line. But like you said, a beautiful pass from Chelsea Palmer to a cutting Shatrice Graves down the lane.
If you cut with authority, the ball will find you.
As Silman's going to throw it up. Graves couldn't control it. It's going to be deflected off of Frazier of the Hornets, so Graves is able to go behind the backcourt and pick it up and reset on their offense. Chelsea Palmer going to work inside. Draws the contact, and one from Chelsea Palmer. Lead is back up to double digits, and she'll get a chance to add on at the line.
Big finish by Palmer there. The strength, she was able to muscle that one through, up and in. Old-fashioned three-point play opportunity.
Palmer's got 8 so far. And then make that
9. Whoa, perfect timing.
9
How
points.
did I knew you were going to say that?
47-35, 2:18 still to go. We thank you for tuning into Adrian College Sports Center. If you're listening on 107.9 WVAC FM, Adrian. The Bulldogs on top of the visiting Hornets. That tough shot wouldn't fall for Tidy. Frazier was fighting for the rebound, couldn't get it. Hitting the deck was number 24, Isabel Clark. She couldn't come up with it. And then Silman for the Bulldogs does. She'll go to work on the other end. Draws the contact, and she'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, another good drive there. She might have got bailed out a little bit there. She might have been a little out of control, but hey, that's all right. You got to do what you got to do.
1:57 remains in the third quarter.
Kalamazoo needs to start thinking about what they got to do to get back in this game. It's only 12-point deficit, so it's definitely not out of reach, for sure. 100% not out of reach, but they should probably start now.
You don't want to get into that fourth quarter, and especially late in the fourth. First free throw is knocked down by Alexis Silman. Adrian now trying to learn from their game just a month ago when they played in Kalamazoo. Had an 8-point lead in the second half and couldn't hold on as Kalamazoo escaped with a 63-62 victory.
Yeah, they definitely do not want that happening again, so you know their foot's going to be on the gas the entire game.
With it up top, that's Georgie Andrews, gets the screen from Frazier. She'll work to her right. That pass found its way into the hands of Riley Campbell. She'll work it up to Alexis Silman in transition. A steal and a bucket for the Bulldogs. Timeout Kalamazoo. 51-35 as Adrian right now
is on fire. I mean, Kalamazoo needs to think of something quick. And I'm sure that's what Coach Katie Miller's doing right now, speaking with their assistant coaches.
Yeah, Bulldogs seemingly can do no wrong right now. both offensively and defensively. They're hustling, getting the loose balls, getting the rebounds.
Yeah, Kalamazoo needs to try and draw something up quick here to try and deal with Adrian's sides. I mean, I know we talked about this earlier, but Palmer, Bergman, Graves, they're all, I mean, they're bigger than anyone that Kalamazoo has on the floor right now, so it's tough to deal with them.
Yeah, the size really becoming a factor, like you mentioned, for Adrian.
And that's another thing, Kalamazoo struggling, I mean, like on the offensive side, because there's just so much, the length for the Bulldogs is incredible. And that just makes every shot a lot tougher too.
Everyone here at Adrian College TV would like to wish you a happy National Girls and Women in Sports Day for all the female student athletes, coaches, and staff here at Adrian College and around the sporting community. As your women Bulldogs hold a 51-35 lead over the visiting Kalamazoo Hornets. As we resume play coming out of the timeout, a minute and a half remains in this third quarter of play. There goes Isabel Clark in the corner. Georgie Andrews, nice pump fake, she'll drive and then kick it out. Kalamazoo working the ball around. Tough pass inside. Frazier somehow came down with it and then had the wherewithal to find Maya Gao, who laid it in for the easy deuce.
She corralled it. Nice little touch pass there and the finish.
51-37. Driving inside. Tough floater fell short for Riley Campbell. Kalamazoo comes up with the rebound. Working quickly here as we're inside a minute to go in the third quarter. Georgie Andrews for three. And that one was halfway down and out. She came out of nowhere to come up with her own rebound. Ball finds its way to Tidy for three.
Knocks it down. That's her third of the second half. Third of this third quarter.
What a hustle play there from Georgie Andrews. 51-40 as Kalamazoo getting on a little run.
Palmer right there with the answer.
Chelsea Palmer right back at him. 53-40. Shot clock is turned off so Kalamazoo can hold for the final shot. 18 seconds remain in the third quarter. 13-point advantage. Caitlin Tidy with it.
They're holding for the last shot.
She'll start to work with about 7 seconds. She's got Graves on her. She'll dish to Andrews. 3 seconds. Hands it off to Tidy. She's going to have to get something up for three from the top of the key. It fell short.
That would have been a big momentum shift there headed into the fourth. Wasn't able to get it to go.
So 53-40 as we head into the fourth quarter of play. Stick with us here on Adrian College Sportsnet or on 107.9 WVAC FM Adrian. 53-40 Bulldogs. Welcome back here inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center as your Adrian College Bulldogs hold a 53-40 advantage over the visiting Kalamazoo College Hornets. As Kalamazoo starts out with it, and they'll work quickly. That shot wouldn't fall. Shatrice Graves couldn't pull down the rebound as he tapped it right to Isabel Clark for Kalamazoo, who gets the easy layup to fall.
The start that the Hornets wanted here for the fourth quarter. Hustle play gets them a basket. See if they can build off that.
Kalamazoo's got 9.5 minutes to cut into this 9-point deficit. As Olivia Condrath got it tipped away, but found the ball right back. She'll give it to Rachel Silman. Inside, Chelsea Palmer backing down.
Chelsea Palmer's been huge in the second half. This entire game, actually.
That shot no good from Rachel Bucher.
What a save by Palmer, but she hits it out of bounds the other way. That's another good hustle play there. Just didn't bounce their way.
Yeah, Palmer's been all over the place so far here for the Bulldogs. 53.
Oh, Bucher right there with the one-handed interception. Finds Palmer. She's going to muscle. Ooh, a little too much muscle on that one. She had to fight through the contact, though.
Bucher tipped it out of bounds as Kalamazoo will take over. 8:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. 53-42, Adrian on top. Here comes Tidy bringing it up.
Tidy got hot there in the third quarter for a while. See if she can continue it on.
That three from Isabel Clark, too strong. Frazier there as her and Olivia Condrath get tied up after the play. And I believe they called a foul on Condrath and not a jump ball.
A little extracurricular going. It's getting a little chippy here. It's going to be an interesting finish. I'm excited for it.
That's going to be a fun 8 minutes and 39 seconds. As Caitlin Tidy looking to inbound. We thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sportsnet 107.9 WVAC FM. Adrian, as your Bulldogs 53, the visiting Hornets 42. As ref blows the whistle and Tidy ready to inbound. She'll get it to Georgie Andrews. Andrews will go to work on the offensive end. That one no good off the side of the backboard. Bucher was able to deflect it off of Frazier.
Bulldog basketball.
Adrian takes control with 8.5 to go in the fourth quarter. 53-42. Nice move, Silman. That pass too high, but what a heads-up play by Olivia Condrath to come swooping in and then deflect it off the legs of Caitlin Tidy of the Hornets.
When you're flying around, good things are bound to happen.
The hustle play has been extraordinary so far from the Bulldogs. Bucher steps back. That shot is good.
Arcing. She was making sure nobody was blocking that shot.
Extends the lead to 13 for Adrian. Step back, Tidy for three, no good. Rebound inside, there's Gao. As she'll pick up the offensive board as the lead now cut down to 11. Condrath lost control initially, but she'll end up picking the ball up and resetting. Rachel Bucher to Silman on the left elbow. Adrian working around. Chelsea Palmer inside.
Strong finish again. The sophomore, she's having a great game.
Chelsea Palmer with just unbelievably productive minutes coming off the bench here in this one. Pushing the lead back to 13. Tidy on the other end. She'll knock it down from downtown.
Tidy has heated up in the second half as well. Cuts it to 10.
Inside, Bergman's got it. That pass too high for Alexis Silman. So with 7:08 to go, Kalamazoo will get the ball back down 57-47 and can cut it to single digits.
Not sure if that's the possession Coach Morris would have wanted right there with the Bulldogs with a 10-point lead still. I mean, they need to work the clock a little bit more, maybe work out a perfect shot.
Darby Scott's got it. She'll give it another three. He checked on. Oh, it's good. What a shot from Caitlin Tidy. It's pushed the lead to a 7-point game.
Like you said earlier, Kalamazoo came back on this Adrian College team last time they played as well. Another missed shot by the Bulldogs. Another opportunity for the Hornets, and they're pushing.
There goes Isabel Clark. She'll pierce the lane. She'll be fouled. Kalamazoo's bench starting to get fired up. 6:31 still to go. That's going to be Adrian's second team foul as Shatrice Graves is checking back into the game. She'll come in for Chelsea Palmer.
Both of these teams are conscious of what happened last time they met as well. So Kalamazoo knows they came back in the last game, and Adrian also knows that Kalamazoo came back in their last game. So let's see if the mental game plays anything here in these last few minutes.
There goes Isabel Clark. Nice move. Gets into the paint with the left hand. Lays it in, and the lead all of a sudden is down to 5. It was 13 just a few minutes ago, and Kalamazoo's getting on a run. A big shot on the other end from the left baseline. Addison Bergman knocks it down.
The silencer, good shot there, baseline jumper.
As Kathy Morris in her 27th season will call time. It's a 30-second timeout.
I think this timeout's just to settle her girls down a little bit here. I mean, they still got game to play, but they still got a lead. You know, they can build off this lead. They just need stops. I mean, and that's the same thing with Kalamazoo. They need stops and scores. Adrian needs productive possessions.
Yeah, Addison Bergman, she's had a great game so far, and that was one of her bigger shots she's made.
She has,
kind of stopping this Kalamazoo run. They're heating up.
Yep.
Adrian, now they're able to slow it down, get a timeout called, kind of reset.
I agree, yes. Reset mentally, reset physically.
6:05 to play as Kalamazoo just about ready to inbound coming out of the timeout. 59-52 advantage in the fourth quarter for your Bulldogs. As Caitlin Tidy, she's scorching hot here in the second half. She'll bring it up. She'll give Isabel Clark, gets a screen from Frazier. Clark moving to her to left. She'll kick it in the corner. A three from Scott. No good. A good look, but she gets her own rebound. Ripping it away. That's Riley Campbell. Jump ball is called. And Adrian will get the possession arrow in their favor, and they'll take control.
Riley Campbell with authority there. That's an authority jump ball.
Just pretty much ripping it out of the hands of Darby Scott. As Adrian now with it. 5:40 still to go here in the fourth. Tons of time left. As that pass off the mark, intercepted. Here comes Scott the other way. Kondrath in chase. Couldn't get the block. Scott with a beautiful play. Puts it up and in. Once more the lead is cut to 5.
Fought through contact too. I thought a great reverse by Bucher.
Bucher with a nice baseline drive, and then the left hand reverse lay-in is good. Scott wanted it, she'll get it and then throw it inside. It gets kicked out to Georgie Andrews. She's got it on the right elbow. Hands it off, back to Scott. Over to a wide open Maya Gao, mid-range J is good.
She had an entire lane to take even closer to the hoop too, but she wanted the mid-range. She knocked it down.
Here comes Kondrath the other way. Bergman out in the corner to Riley Campbell. Inside, Chatrice Graves. Works
Bergman,
it
good move.
to Bergman, tough shot, no good. Rebound, Kalamazoo.
4.5. This game is getting interesting now. I thought Adrian was going to pull away there for a second, but nope, Kalamazoo is right here, knocking on the door.
61-56. Isabel Clark gives it. Caitlin Tidy is looking for the three. She'll give it to Maya Gao inside.
Knocks it down again, Kalamazoo.
One possession game, 61-58. Buckle up, folks. This is going to be a fun ride to the finish. Bucher inside, drew the contact.
Oh, I thought she was going to get the shooter's roll.
Shot wouldn't fall.
That's all right. That's a great take by Bucher. She knows, hey, we need points right now. We need a high percentage shot. She took it to the rim, and she's going to get to the free throw line.
And she's able to slow the pace kind of down.
Yeah, catch her breath a little bit. Gather their thoughts. 4 minutes left here.
61-58. The lefty takes a few dribbles and puts it up, but couldn't hit the first.
Free throws are going to be huge in these waning minutes.
Looking to knock down the back end of the two. She
Gets
does.
it to go.
A big free throw pushes it back to 2 possessions.
Big free throw. Big concentration there shown by Bucher.
62-58. 3:57 to go in the fourth. Kalamazoo working from right to left on your radio dial. Adrian from left to right. That pass is not going to be able to
Too
be
tough
saved.
to handle.
Isabel Clark couldn't control the pass. It was just a little out of her reach.
Missed opportunity for the Hornets there. They're going to want that one back.
Bucher pushes the tempo off the inbounds, and then she'll give it to Silman. Finds an open Kondrath for 3.
Knocks
it's
it down.
Good.
Cold-blooded Olivia Kondrath.
From downtown, Olivia Kondrath has extended the lead up to 7 for Adrian. Boy, oh boy, was that big on the other end. Looking to save it, and then she'll go crashing out of bounds and hits the deck hard. As she gets up, let's hope she's okay, and it appears she is. That's a good sight to see.
Another great hustle play. The senior really wants this game.
Yeah, Kondrath went crashing out of bounds, nearly collided into the front row of the bleachers. So it's good to see that she's okay and she's able to stay in the game.
Ball over body.
65-58. Andrews with it. She'll go inside to Frazier.
And Palmer right there, straight up. Great defense.
Kicks it out. Gow, mid-range, Jay. No good. Andrews with the rebound inside. She couldn't finish.
Chartrice Graves. Oh, caught her with the walk. That's tough right there.
Yeah, lost her balance. She
Falling backwards.
She had the wherewithal to get rid of it, but just too little too late as she had called for the walk beforehand.
And that's tough. Off balance. She's jumping as high as she could right there. Falling backwards. Not much you can do in that situation.
Inbound goes to Maya Gow. She goes to work on Chelsea Palmer. Good defense. Graves with
right
the rebound. And a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Frazier. Her first foul of the night. Comes with 3:03 in the fourth. 2 fouls apiece. 2 team fouls apiece, I should say. 65-58. Adrian on top. 2:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Palmer looking for it. She'll get it. She'll send it over to Bucher. That one got tipped by Andrews, but Bucher does control. She'll drive baseline once more. She'll go in a full circle and then hands it off. Palmer, tough shot. Too short, rebound, Andrews. She'll push the tempo and then wait for her team to get on the court with her, and then finds Frazier. That high arcing shot. No good. Rebound, Adrian. Slowing it down smartly is Rachel Bucher.
Yes, Adrian has built the lead up a little bit more now, so they're back to being comfortable. Kalamazoo has slowed down a little bit here with about 2 minutes to go. Adrian is in control of this basketball game.
Silman's got it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Up top, Rachel Bucher will drive inside. Back out, Silman. That's a deep 2, wouldn't fall. Rebound, Kalamazoo. We're inside 2 minutes inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College. Caitlin Tidy with it, 7-point game. Adrian on top. Tidy looking to go to work. She's got Silman on her. She'll give it. Almost walking, but a good job of keeping her balance was Isabel Clark. Caitlin Tidy couldn't hit the 3.
More bodies on the floor. Good hustle by both teams.
The hustle's been everywhere for both teams.
The entire game.
Both teams 100% going all out.
Both teams struggling in conference play. Bulldogs 1-9, Hornets 2-8, so you know they want this win.
Kalamazoo looking to snap a 4-game skid as the Bulldogs looking to stop a 3-game losing streak of their own. As a timeout is called, a full timeout for Kalamazoo. So this will be a fun couple.
It will be a fun few minutes. Yes. Excited to see what happens. Adrian College in control right now. I thought it was going to get out of hand a little for a second there. I thought Kalamazoo was going to make a push and maybe take the lead, but hey, Adrian was able to shut it down, gather themselves, and continue to play offensive defense.
After Kalamazoo kind of got on that huge run, and then Addison Bergman, that was a
the
huge
big baseline jump shot, yes.
That call, then Adrian was able to call a timeout. They were able to reset and then kind of get back into the rhythm they were, and they've really kind of held the lead in the 7-point area.
Kathy Morris, Coach Morris knew it right away. I mean, Bergman made that jump shot and she called the timeout right away. I mean, she knew that Adrian had the momentum right there, so she decided to call a timeout, really solidifying that they had control of the game in that moment. And I think Kalamazoo recognized that because Adrian has not looked back.
Adrian looking for their first win since January 18th, which came here inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center at home against the Olivet Comets. That score was a final of 91-67. Looking to get back in the win column here. Inbound coming for Kalamazoo as that pass almost got out of hand of Georgie Andrews, but she's able to recollect. 1:25 to go. 7-point advantage for Adrian. Andrews working to her left. She'll give it. Isabel Clark up top. Tidy, deep 3 is off the front iron and out. Graves had the rebound, and they got deflected out of bounds. They're going to say it was off of Frazier.
Tough call. They're both fighting for the ball there.
Yeah, bang, bang play.
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at it, but I'm going to trust the officials on this one. Good call.
Minute 15 to go.
Kalamazoo showing a little press now.
Adrian up 7. Silman's able to beat the press. Looking for somewhere to go. She'll give it to Grays. Finds Bucher. Dribbling to her left. Gives it to Kondrath, who works to her right. Kondrath guarded by Georgie Andrews inside. 6 on the shot clock. Palmer, tough shot. Wouldn't fall. Rebound got deflected. That's going to be off a Bulldog. Couldn't tell if it was off of Bucher or Graves. It was one of them, but Kalamazoo gets it. 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Kalamazoo's got to go quickly.
Yes.
Caitlin Tidy with it. She's got
hot
on the left
the second
elbow.
half. Oh, bad. Crucial turnover in a crucial moment.
Was looking for Isabel Clark and a big miscommunication there. Clark was cutting and then Tidy was looking for Clark to stay at the 3-point line. As now the intentional foul will come with 27 seconds remaining.
It's about the only hope they're going to have left. I mean, there's no shot clock anymore.
So they're going to have to foul a couple more times to get Adrian in the bonus. As Kalamazoo now they got to hope for maybe a turnover, and then if not, some missed free throws from the Bulldogs and some explosive shooting on their end.
They have to play absolutely perfect basketball at this point.
That inbound got deflected by Tidy. So 65-58. We thank you for tuning to Adrian College Sportsline on 107.9 WVAC-FM Adrian. Bulldogs on top by 7. 26 seconds to go.
Almost had their turnover right there.
Bucher down to her knees and Samuel able to keep it alive.
Nice bounce pass.
Found Silman, a heads-up play from Rachel Bucher. And it's 19.3 seconds remain on the clock.
Adrian, I don't think Adrian's going to let this lead slip away this time.
Yeah, it's going to be close to a miracle Kalamazoo will need to come back here.
With one timeout left.
Bucher gets the inbounds. That pass is going to be not kept alive by Kondrath. So the Hornets
turnover.
With 14 seconds remain, they'll get a timeout. Their last of this fourth quarter. As Kalamazoo with a little bit of hope left.
Coach Miller going to have to draw something clever up.
65-58.
It will have to be a miracle. I hate to say it, but I think it will have to be a miracle here. About 14 seconds left.
Yes.
They're going to need something quick out of this timeout. That was their final timeout, so.
If you were the coach of Kalamazoo, would you go drive the paint for 2, or would you look for a 3 for maybe Caitlin Tidy or Isabel Clark?
I think at this point you have to get Tidy a look from beyond the arc. But then again, if they're going to leave the lane wide open, you got to take the quick 2. But there's no timeout, so you got to get as many points as you can, as quick as you can.
Georgie Andrews will inbound. Frazier, Tidy, Gow, and Clark on the floor.
See what they draw up for 34 here. She gets it.
Caitlin Tidy with it. She'll find Isabel Clark. Lost it. Georgie Andrews. Time winding down. 7 seconds. Andrews just going to have to put up a prayer. That one short.
Oh, good. That's going to be the game.
Shatrice Graves. And then I think they called a timeout with 1 second remaining. So Adrian is going to stop this 4-game skid as they'll get back in the win column.
Get one back against Kalamazoo after the tough one the last meeting. But hey, Adrian had Kalamazoo's number coming into this game, and both teams knew it.
This is going to be a big conference win for the Bulldogs. So now Adrian and Kalamazoo will both be 2-9 in MIAA play. So Adrian will jump Kalamazoo as they both split a game between each other, but the Bulldogs have the better overall record. So Adrian will move up a spot here tonight. The inbound will go to Rachel Bucher. Kalamazoo won't foul, and the Bulldogs hold on for a 65-58 victory here inside the Marilot Sports and Fitness Center, as the Bulldogs pretty much took over late in that first quarter and had the lead ever since. Before we go in to our post-game show, we would like to send 107.9 WVAC-FM into their original scheduled programming.
Thank you for tuning in, however, if you listen through WVAC.
Here, welcome back inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. Bulldogs come out victorious 65-58. Mason, what are your final thoughts kind of on this victory from Adrian?
Final thoughts, fantastic game by both squads tonight. The first quarter, first half really back and forth. Adrian was able to build up a little bit of a lead and then even extend that a little more in the third quarter. But, man, did Kalamazoo battle back really nicely and really made it interesting there with about under 5 minutes to go. I think the lead was at 5 at one point, maybe even 3. Kalamazoo fought to the bitter end, but it's a tough one, you know. But Adrian was really looking for a dub tonight, and they were able to grind it out.
Yeah, once Kalamazoo kind of got on that late fourth quarter run, it kind of made you think about that game a month ago where Adrian had an 8-point advantage late in that game, and then the Hornets were able to sneak away with a 1-point victory.
Adrian really buckled down this time, and they were like, we're not letting that happen again.
Yeah, so the Bulldogs come out victorious. They go to 8-12 and 2-9 in MIAA action. They'll jump from 8th to 7th in the conference standings, as the Hornets will drop down from 7th to 8th as they drop to 4-16 overall and 2-9 in conference play. For Mason Hostetler, Rick and Color, and Top Cam, I'm Ryan Cuddy. We thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sportsnet and 107.9 WVAC FM. Adrian, Bulldogs win it 65-58.
Thank you all.